Father, I come to you and I'm pleading the blood over this video. And I'm asking your will be done, not mine. Your words, not mine. And let this go out to the people that will hear and listen. And for those that will not hear and listen, Lord, have mercy upon them. For I know that your time is now at hand. The harvest is here. And the time of great troubles is upon us also. Father, thy holy will be done. Thy holy will be done. In the name of Yeshua HaMashiach. Amen. As I come to you today, the Ruach Kadesh has been really dealing with me on a lot of things. About what is about to happen. I know that this year is election year, and everybody says they want Obama out. But will Obama be out? Now, I know I kind of got in trouble last election because I spoke against Obama. And they threatened to take away my 501c3 if I didn't stop that, because I could not promote or not promote. Well, I'm not part of a 501c3, so that can only put a damper on them. I don't get any money in. I don't ask for funds. So therefore, the ministry as a ministry does not have any type of income, only but what my husband and I take out of our own pockets and put into it when we need to travel or go somewhere to minister. And because we have in the past went to a lot of bike rallies, and we forked up the money for the gas. And once in a great while, we would have somebody come along and hand us a few bucks, like 10, 20. I think at the most one time on one trip, this person just come up and handed me $100 bill. Not even enough, as far as the tax people would tell you, to file. Because I took H&R Block. So I know a little bit about income tax and stuff. So, but if I got a lump sum of money from someone that donated it to my ministry, I would have to report it, and I would have to file income tax on it. Like any other body has to file. And I would gladly do that. You know why? Because I do not want the government sticking their nose into God's business and trying to tell me what to preach or not preach, what to talk about or not talk about. If I don't like what my president is doing, I'm going to say something about it. They don't have no control. over that as far as the ministry, because I get no money. In other words, I'm like a private citizen out here spewing out my theories and ideals on what I believe the government should do. But I had this dream last night. I dreamed that Obama got reelected. And that not long after his reelection, if not just before, there's going to be a war over there in the Middle East, a terrible war, a great devastation where nukes will be set off. And they will need help to clean up the mess over there. And this is what I was showed last night in the spirit. That the United States will go to help clean up the mess. And Obama, will instigate a peace treaty, not giving Israel land away, but standing for Israel, helping her to the point that Israel will call him a Messiah, the son of Joseph. I mean, I gave you a teaching on that about what Israel believes and what they're looking for. Now you would say, how can that be because he's a Muslim? Yes. But I want you to understand this treaty that will be signed between Ephraim, the son, the Messiah, the son of Joseph, will sign with Judah, the Jews, setting up the way for the Antichrist, the Messiah, the son of David, to come forth. The land over there will be given to Israel. As America helps vacate the Palestinians into a more suitable position in a different part of the world, if need be, even relocating them in America. Oh, I know everybody believes America is going to be utterly, totally destroyed. And I used to believe that. But I have come to believe that America will be a major player of the cleanup, of cleaning up all of the land, burying bodies, and the reason why we will have to take the Palestinians and stuff out of there is because that land will be so polluted for a while. by radiation and stuff, and there has to be a cleanup before anybody can majorly live over around Israel, where the land will develop back, and the land has to be purified, the land has to be cleansed, and Ephraim will do that. What I'm seeing is very disturbing to me. Honestly, in all truthfulness, I would almost wish to see America destroyed before she gets involved in this other thing. Because when she does, many people will go down. This is what I'm seeing. But there's a war coming. Obama will be reelected. The war will either be just before he's elected or right after he's elected. And because of it, we won't be really in it. It'll be so fast, so furious. When it erupts and it happens, it will be like in a day, no more than a month, if at that, maybe a week. Remember, others have been 6-day wars, so it will be a very short, brief time. It will be so brief that America won't really have a whole lot of time to react or even interact for the major war. But they will be there for the cleanup, to help bring in more peace and stability. And I also can see America helping build the temple back. Yes. Because of the land being so destroyed over there, because of things that's going on, that peace will need to come to that country, and Israel will have to be totally recognized by all over there. This is what I'm being showed in the spirit. And I say it in brokenheartedness because of what America will play in this evilness that will happen to Israel. And when Obama and the Prime Minister of Israel was talking, and I heard the Prime Minister say, we are connected. You're big Satan, we're little Satan. We are connected. He was speaking prophetic words. He was prophesying without even knowing what he was doing, what was going to happen in the near future. When we listen to people speak, Obama, he even said that he would back Israel up. And I had questioned that. I really did. But what God showed me last night, he meant it. And America is big Satan. And right now, Israel is little Satan. But let me assure you, there is a remnant that's coming out of Israel. A remnant that will survive and give their whole heart to Yeshua HaMashiach. They will recognize who the Messiah is, the true Messiah, not the fake one that's coming, but the true Messiah. And they will not follow the fake Messiah that will set up over there. They will not become a part of this evil thing. And that 144,000 that will be sealed will stand firm. And that also, that multitude, people leave it out. They don't talk about. Let me go over here to the 144,000. That is key. Okay, chapter 7, and it's talking about 100. I heard the number of them which were sealed, and they were sealed 144,000 of all the tribes of the children of Israel, and it goes down the line. 12,000 of this tribe, 12,000 that, 12,000 of that. But then in chapter 9, verse 9, you see, after this I beheld, and lo, a great multitude, which no man could number, of all nations and kindreds, peoples and tongues, stood before the throne and before the Lamb, clothed with white raiments, and palms in their hand. And they cried with a loud voice, saying, Salvation to our God, which sitteth upon the throne, and unto the Lamb. And all the angels stood round about the throne, and about the elders, and the four beasts, and fell before the throne, and their faces worshiped God, saying, Almighty, Amen, blessed and glory and wisdom and thanksgiving, and honor and power and might be unto our God forever and ever. Amen. And one of the elders answered and said unto me, now he's speaking to John, and he said unto him, he said, What are these which are arrayed in the white robes, and whence come they? So this elder is asking John, where are these people? Who are these people that's in white robes? And where did they come from? And John said, and I said unto him, Sir, thou knowest. And he said to me, These that thou which come out of the great tribulations, and have washed their robes and made them white in the blood of the Lamb. Therefore are they before the throne of God, and serve him day and night in the temple. And he that sitteth on the throne shall dwell among them, and they shall hunger no more, neither thirst any more, neither shall the sun light on them any more. For the Lamb which is in the midst of the throne shall feed them, and shall lead them into living fountains of water, and God shall wipe away all their tears. So when people say there will be no one saved through the great tribulations after the bride is taken, you're wrong. There will be a great multitude. There will be a great multitude left behind, but will stand up and move against this evil thing that is going to be happening. There is a multitude that will be saved, same as 144,000. They will fight to survive. They will stand for Yeshua HaMashiach, because he is the Messiah, and they will recognize it. In Daniel's, if you go to, in Daniel's, it speaks plainly that some will perish by this people's hands, because they refuse to give up the laws and the ordinances of God, and they keep true to the name of Yeshua HaMashiach, Jesus Christ. And many will die. They will wash their robes in the blood of the Lamb by dying and giving their life. So those that don't believe in the pre-trib or mid-trib, maybe you're chosen that you have to go through this and you have to stand and fight Satan. Each one has to be trained and go through what we got to go through for whatever reason. Doesn't make one person better than the other person. It means that we have to fulfill our job on here on earth according to His will, not us. So in this end time picture, America will play a big part with Israel. And the Prime Minister of Israel pretty well spoke it. America, big Satan. Israel, little Satan. That will come and deceive the world. Father, there it is. I spoke your words. I spoke what you've showed me. I pray that it will land on the ears that needs to hear it. People need to stand up for you and begin to fast and pray. For our time is short here on earth. That the full armor will be put on those that will be left behind and that will stand in battle. The full dress and the righteous robes put on the bride for the taking of her. We all have to do what we have been called and planned on in God's vast plan that He put out there for His glory and His righteousness, for we will serve Him in all His glory and His righteousness, and He will wipe away our tears. He will mend the brokenhearted. He will breathe life eternal back into us, that we will walk and we will rule and we will reign with Him for eternity. In the name of Yeshua HaMashiach, bless this video as it goes out. And amen and amen.